Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Three of Pentacles. Now, today it's just myself, Kaila, and Lynn. Barbara is traveling today, so she will not be able to join us. Lynn, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing
Nice
good.
to see you again. Of
Yes,
course, we
looking.
always miss Barbara, but
Yep, I'm
it's
looking
nice to be
forward to
back.
my company this week.
Oh, yes, so we have a little bit of a surprise. Barbara is going to be visiting Lynn this week, so we
Yep.
look forward to seeing them together. That will be so wonderful.
Yeah.
So, for today, we are going to look at our usual 2 week poll. We had a very interesting read over the last 2 weeks, and so if you have not seen that one, please go back and look at it because I think it's sort of a timeless reading. It's the
Absolutely.
energies are quite interesting and continuing. So
And I think,
let's
as
look
always,
at
everybody finds the messages when they need to hear them too. So,
exactly,
absolutely. Yeah.
exactly.
So,
So we're going to look at this poll that Lynn did, which is going to give us an idea of what kind of energies we can expect for the next 2 weeks. I hope everyone has been having a nice summer and enjoying the weather and outside time. Now, Barbara was not able to join us, so she has sent across her interpretation. Lynn, would you like to read that?
yeah, I will read it. Barbara said she saw three separate messages in this 2 week poll. She said the lover, the three of swords, the toil and labor. That's these three cards here. She said someone in the spotlight may betray the public. Someone in the public who is considered good, intentional, may scandalize people when they are outed. So this could be someone in the arts, a singer, a musician, an actor. In this particular lover's card, that's this one right here, he is playing a mandolin. Could this person be an Italian American descent? Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, etc. That's interesting. Or maybe a musician. Whoever they are, they may be outed for child labor or pimping females, since it's right next to the toil labor card. That was this one right here. Then she has the toil and labor and the Knight of Wands. She says, are the white hats continuously and diligently working for us in the background? Hmm. And then a masked woman, self-reflection, and the sun right here. We all have the answers, but some of us are now realizing who we are and what we're really capable of. She's holding a key and an open door. Three separate messages in this layout. The labyrinth here, the justice right here, and the black-eyed children and four of swords. The good guys are jumping through hoops to find and convict the dodgy female that's in the spotlight. Ascension, inner alchemy, no limitations is similar to the masked woman's self-reflection sun. We all have the answers, but some of us are still finding out who we are. In conclusion, three separate messages for the next 2 weeks: an outed celebrity, white hats working hard for us, and our inner power coming into play.
That was a really nice interpretation of these cards.
Yeah. Yep. What did you get?
So in this poll, I was looking at that lover card just above the Three of Swords, and I interpreted these on a more personal level than Barbara did. But of course, we have to remember that these cards can be interpreted in more than one ways because we all are dealing with different things. Are you going through? There's similar energies that the collective tends to go through, and then of course this is a public reading too on what is going to happen in the world. So it can be personally or it can be publicly. So for me, I see there's a need to pay attention to your thoughts, words at this time, and even work through some of the past hurts if these have been coming up for you. With the swords, the Three of Swords here, it could also be information coming up that may be heartbreaking, but with these cards, I'm also getting a sense that energetically we are being told to let go of any hurt that you've been playing over in your mind and has been holding you back in some way, and to operate from a space of self love. Now, with the ascension and the inner alchemy, I feel as if there's a sort of splitting of realities based on which direction you have chosen to go. A lot of people are working towards a higher timeline spiritually, questioning the hard toil, the hard labor, mundane life, while others are still caught up in the matrix of day to day living. Not all relationships are going to make it through, unfortunately. On the other hand, with this lover card, it is like if he has come to serenade someone at the door. So it's like a reminder to keep looking on the brighter side, to see the new opportunities, and cautions us against being stuck in sorrow with the Three of Swords, because you might miss those opportunities. With the number 26 card and the sun below it, it reminds us to use the past wisdom to be ever present in creating the future that we want. The sun brings a light and brightens everything up. So it reminds us that we have the power to change things, just like Barbara was saying. This feeds nicely into the oracle cards below of inner alchemy, reacting to fear with love, and no limitations as well. The fact that we are celestial beings with unlimited potential. With the labyrinth and the justice card, it reminds us that we are not alone. Everyone is navigating this maze called life. And the justice card reminds us to take a balanced approach, to balance wisdom and integrity shown by the feather and the sword of justice, thoughts, words, and information, and also tells us that things are karmically aligning as well. So with the card Black-Eyed Kids, Ulterior Motives, and the Four of Swords signaling unknown information, it puts us on alert that we may see something come up publicly, possibly even with kids, that is not aligned with truth and integrity, and to keep our eyes open for negative agendas, anything that's thrown at us that is suspicious. I think as ascension happens, more challenges are being thrown at us to keep us down. So it's important to always use your discernment. So that's what I saw with these cards. What about you, Lynn?
I like what both of you say. I hadn't looked at them since I pulled them. So I
Okay.
think first and foremost, I'd like everybody to come, to focus on the no limitations, that we are celestial beings with unlimited potential. There is so much for us to share. And we've been so beaten down with schools and everything else, and teachers and religion and everything. And we are great beings with a lot of powers, and we need to start stepping into that and just know and trust your inner self. I do think that there could definitely be some outing, and the Three of Swords is going to be a little heartbreak about whoever possibly gets outed. With the Four of Swords and the Black-Eyed Kids, I know it says ulterior motives, but it almost makes me think that the information about the kids is going to be on hold a little bit longer, that some justice has to happen for other people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the sun is going to brighten it up and bring out so everybody can see the justice that's happening and hopefully maybe clear the way of the maze. We're seeing so much back and forth. The maze kind of reminds me of, Trump says one thing and then the next day he's doing another thing. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like you hit that wall in the maze and you have to turn back
Mm-hmm.
around again.
Right. It's so
And
confusing.
yeah, yeah, and I think that kind of goes along with like Cliff High's WebBot data too. Like, it was going to be that up and down, and I know Woo Woo Dude has said it, and Janine's cards have been pulling that it's just going
Mm-hmm.
to be like, all this. That's kind of what the labyrinth reminds me of. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you and Barbara on pretty much everything. I think the kids are going to be on hold before
Mm-hmm.
we find out all of that right
So
now.
many layers to what's happening.
Yeah,
Yes, and I love what you said about the labyrinth, and it reminds me of Dolores Cannon. We were talking about that in the last week because she said, we are moving towards a better world, but in between there's going to be chaos.
yeah.
And it seems like we're there now. So it's all about, harnessing your inner energy, your inner light, and navigating yourself through as best as you can. Because as you said, we are the inner alchemists and we can create anything we want with no limitations. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, that is what we got for this next 2 weeks. And if you are seeing something else come up with these cards, feel free to leave us a comment below. Let us know
Absolutely.
how you have been feeling with the energies. And we always enjoy sharing these with you. So thank you all for watching. And Lynn, would you like to tell them where we can be found?
Or we can be found on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, and Instagram. And please be aware of scammers. We will not contact you first. Our contact information is below. So if they're using emails that look like ours and are not exactly ours, it's not us. We won't reach out to you. You have to reach out to us.
Exactly. And we do want to recognize our Rumble viewers and followers because it has been, growing over there, and we really appreciate your likes and your comments. And we look forward to sharing so much
Yeah, we're
more
almost to 100 subscribers, but their
right over
views, they're
Rumble.
doing they're hitting the views over there for us on
I
Rumble, man.
know,
Let me
and
tell
on the
you.
longer videos
Yeah,
as well, which is,
yep.
the ones we do put a lot of attention to, and we hope we're sharing some useful information with you. So thank you so much for watching, and
Bye.
we will see you again. Have a wonderful next 2 weeks.